Okay, so here we are, Hera Circle. Uh, Show you around a quick little video. Okay, so there's nothing over here. There's a fence right there. Fence. There's nothing over there. There's Dalton right there. Say hi, Dalton. And take a look. So we're kind of not quite a cul-de-sac, but we're kind of at a dead end, a T dead end here. So it looks like there's going to be a house right there. That spot. I don't think there's going to be anything here. There's a drain line. They've got like a little drain line, and then it kind of goes that way, all the way across that way. But let's take a look. So some of the items, a lot of the items have not been completed yet, just because he just got the report, and he's working on it. Some of them have, some of them haven't. So he's going to go ahead and send pictures of everything once they're completed, because we were kind of like, some has, some haven't, and we were trying to figure out how to capture all of those. And we just figured, you know what, let's just get pictures of everything once it's all completed versus like half and half type stuff. So, but I wanted to capture some videos so we can kind of see where we're at with the home. So the guys are putting siding on today. Of course, they're going to paint everything, but got the tension cables still sticking out that need to get clipped. So these cables go all the way through, and it keeps it all together from cracking. Good sized lot. Neighbor. Foundation is getting poured, so they're a couple weeks behind us. These guys are jacking up the scaffolding. So here's some of the things that were done. But yeah, I don't want to go through and then say, okay, these are, you know, these are 6 of the 20 items. It's just going to be getting all of them all together. So here's the drain line that we're talking about. So you can see there's like a little channel that comes down the hill through here and out that way. I'm sure they're going to clean out all that debris and everything once the house is finished. Okay, so
and then also like these, like we were talking, those are all going to get taped up before they put the siding on. So any type of joint like that, they do get taped up.
This tape right here is gonna go
waterproof butyl tape.
Yeah, cover everything up. Okay.
Cool.
All right. So let's go. Starting from the front door. This is what the view is gonna look like as you're stepping out of the home. And walk into the house. Here we go. So left side looks like it's gonna be a closet here. You can see the door. So that'll probably be your coat closet here. Big open space. Kitchen. Dining space here. Living room space here. So save this video, download it and save it, because that way you'll know, like, okay, there's a wire running, you know, right here at this height, just kind of as a reference, so that you get an idea of like what is behind the walls. That was why I wanted to get a good video of this thing, so you can see where all the electrical and lines and whatnot are running through. There's that broken window. Okay, so going back here, so your kitchen is going to have a little hallway. It's going to take you to your garage. Utility room. No, I'm sorry, this is a bathroom, half bath. Your toilet. Here's all your plumbing lines. Now, one thing that Dalton told me that is not going to happen is the AC condensate line is not going to get insulated. So I think that's one of those items that Matthew is required to report. But your AC condensate line is, of course, when your air conditioner's running, that water comes out, right? It drips water, it drips water, it drips water. The reason why it should be, or he says that it should be insulated, is because it could freeze, right? But who's going to use the air condition in freezing weather? Dalton, you want to talk a little bit about the AC condensate line situation?
Yeah, since it's not an actual...
Where is it at?
Oh, it's going to be right over here. The condensation line or the primary drain line?
Or the item that he that he
it's
gave.
going to be right here. So this is actually going to be the primary drain line, and this isn't a pressurized line. There should never really be, you know, standing water or anything like that. So I've never, in my years, we've ever put foam around these. It doesn't hold water, it should never freeze. There's going to be insulation all the way around it. And again, there should never be really any stagnant water in there, so there shouldn't be any reason for anything to freeze.
So back in the day, these lines would run outside the house, and you would see the water dripping on the outside. In this case, your condensate line is going to run into your drain line into your half bath here. So just remember that. Okay, so everything is going to be like inside the house. All right, so that was the only item. But anyway, garage. Somebody's already parking inside your garage, man. Little cars. What's up with that? You got one outlet here. How many outlets y'all put in the garage?
Typically we'll have 2 to 3.
Okay, so there's one.
Depending on the size. So like this one, and then you'll have one on the back wall. And that's going to be...
Okay.
Yeah, so you'll actually have 3.
3. Okay. Yeah, so it's right there. And right there. All right, and then these will be your light switches right here. All right. Okay, so we'll go upstairs. Oh, and then closet here. Is the closet going to be, the door's going to be all the way open? I mean, he'll be able to come all the way and use storage all the way up to here?
Yep, all the way to that very
Cool.
back area.
Yeah.
Little back wall.
That's
and then
good.
The door will be in the garage.
That's good. So you're not going to lose that space. Go up the stairs. So let's start in this corner and we'll work our way around this way. We're just gonna go through some walls. So this looks like it's the primary bathroom. So this primary bedroom, I guess we can start right here. So here's the primary bedroom, good size, huge. And then here's your view. Oh my gosh, look at this view. Wow. Very nice. You can put a deer blind right here. Okay, so you've got, and then the house faces, I think we're facing east. So you're gonna get some beautiful sunsets out this way. So that's awesome. All right, here we go. And then here's the closet. I'm sorry, the bathroom. They're doing their hydrostatic testing right now, so they got standing water in there to make sure that the water doesn't drain. If the water were draining, then we would know that there's a leak somewhere in the drain line. So it's good that we're seeing water in there. All right, and then this is closet probably? Yeah, closet here. Toilet here. And then what is this? Is this a bedroom? No. This is another closet. Yeah, this looks like it's going to be another closet. So that smaller one right there is probably going to be your like a linen, or like your towels and everything. And then stepping out of the primary, this is probably your game room. And then the next room. So here's the stairs. You come up the stairs. Room number 2, right here. Back on the landing. Okay, so here's where your AC system's gonna go here. Your drain line's there. There's the main drain line there for your AC system that we were just talking about. I think this is going to be a closet. Bedroom number 3. You can see the radiant barrier there. It's just like a foil on your decking, your roof decking. Here's the view from the front bedroom. Good sized closet with a window. That's good. You're gonna get some natural light in this closet. And then so go here, going through a room. So this is another closet that we were just looking at for the other bedroom. And going back. Trying to figure out. Okay, this is laundry room. Yeah, this is. I think this is your laundry room because this is your drain line. Here's your dryer. This is your dryer. So your air vent. Your vent is gonna go out to blow all your lint from your washing machine. This is a good size laundry room. Electric box right here, so there's a bunch of wires sticking out right there behind that cardboard, but that's pretty much it. Okay, so we got your primary, game room, bedroom number 2, closet, bedroom number 3, closet. So the 2 closets for these 2 front rooms are right next to each other, right? There's one here and then there's another one right here. You can see let me show you this. This is kind of, you can see that side, this side. All right, we're good. So you'll come down. All right, here we go.